Jade Eliason.
Thank you. Cheers. It's 2009. I am a senior in high school. I am enrolled in 5 APs. I get to school 30 minutes every day, 30 minutes early every day as a rule, and I am somehow the editor-in-chief of both the school newspaper and the literary magazine. So just goody two-shoes. It's not a secret. I'm not trying to hide it. I'm basically wearing it on my forehead. And today I'm on my way to study hall. But first, I have to swing by the main office because I have a scholarship application I worked really hard on, and it's due today. But when I get to the main office, I open my backpack, and there's a lot of completed homework, but there is no scholarship application because I left it on my dining room table. And I'm crushed. I worked really hard on this, and it was for a nice chunk of change. So I exit the main office, and I kind of walk down the hallway a little bit, and I rest my forehead against the glass in one of the clear doors that looks out over the front lawn. And it's a beautiful autumn day. The leaves are just starting to turn. And then I look beyond the front lawn and I see the parking lot, and it's where I parked my car that could, in theory, bring me home right now to get that scholarship application. But the thought alone makes me shudder and recoil, like leave school while it's in session. What will I miss? What if it's on the test? What if I get in trouble? But then a bigger thought wells up in me, and that thought is just, do it. Am I really going to go to college next year without having broken any rules? No, I am not. Today I'm going to ditch school. Today I'm going to cut study hall. So I feel more than hear the thunk of the bolt as it yields, and I am tearing across the front lawn, thinking be cool, but definitely not being cool because I'm like half running, half skipping, and it looks very conspicuous. And I am so certain that at any moment I am going to hear the words like halt from the principal and that someone's going to stop me, but that does not happen. I make it all the way to the parking lot and nobody knows and probably nobody cares, but I care. And I am at the parking lot. I have almost gotten away with it, but then I see my car and my heart almost drops out my butt. The back left tire is completely flat. And so I'm like, okay, well, 3 wheels is almost as good as 4. So I have to do this. I'm basically a fugitive now. I have to go right now. And if I go right now and I do not hesitate, then I can make it back in time for physics. And we are covering torque today, and it's going to be an extravaganza. So I have to be back soon. So I get in my car, I put my hazards on, I go a few miles to my house, run in, grab the application, score, it's in hand. And then I get back in the car, and I'm on my way back to school, and it happens again. That voice is like, do it again. What if I missed a little bit of physics in favor of taking care of this flat because I have to do something about it at some point. And I recall that there is a shop class that meets on the other side of the building. And if I go there, maybe they can help. And I'll just figure out torque later. So I pull around and I get out, and the teacher's head is buried under the hood of a jalopy, and his students are gathered around him like disciples, and I am a stranger in a very strange land because this land is like where you get dirt on your hands and like on your clothes during the school day, and I'm like, whoa, this is cool. Maybe I can learn something from this. So I speak up and I say, excuse me, I have a flat, can you help? And the teacher yelps in delight and excitement and like runs over to my car, and the entire class follows. And now I'm basically taking the class too, and I run over and I'm looking at it with all of them. And he says, it's the Schrader valve. The Schrader valve is the thing that has a hole in it. That's what let all the air out of your tire. Don't let those tire guys sell you a new $200 tire. And I'm like taking notes. I'm like, yes, tell me more. You don't need one. You just need a new Schrader valve, and that's it. And it doesn't end there. He says, now let's change this tire. And the entire class, full of people that I go to school with, like everybody leaps into action. there's somebody over here, like unearthing a donut from a previously unknown compartment to me in my trunk. And then there's somebody over here working on the lug nuts. And then somebody else says the word torque. And I'm like, oh my God, yes, exactly. And it's an amazing, amazing feeling. And so I the donut is on, it's amazing. I go back into the school, and I am just in time for like maybe 2 minutes of physics. And my teacher doesn't say anything, bless him, because like my hair is kind of a mess at this point, and like I've definitely got dirt on my clothes, and it looks like I have been like through something. And I have, because I totally ditched school. I broke the rules, and I learned. Thank you.
Jade Eliason.